Do you know what I actually said when you didn't hear me? What I actually said was, I love it when things work. And you didn't hear it, so it's just perfect. Hi, everybody. Guess what? It's Monday. It is Monday. And it is the Bob Doyle Show. These are the Bob Doyle Show dancers. I am Bob Doyle. Everything seems to be in order. Even sporting a new Bob Doyle Show coffee mug. And by the way, this was, of course, given to us by Sarah. Let's see if this was one of the original stack. Oh, I don't have the picture of them all in a row. How did that happen? I got this one. No. Well, who knows? Anyway, she sent me this one because the other one, this one, was so big that it took extra time to make the coffee, and it would get cold before I could drink it, and it was so much that if I drank it, I would explode on camera. Now, here's the bad news. I've actually had a lot of coffee this morning, and this is my third cup. And the other ones were full-on cups of coffee, not cappuccino with its, a mix of milk and the whole thing. I should join you in the comment room so I can see all the things you're saying. Like, for example, Kathy's saying, good morning. And Lily, I swear, I was just thinking about you, wondering how you were, wondering why you don't show up on my broadcasts anymore. Seriously, 2 days ago, I was lurking on your timeline going, I wonder what she's up to. And now here we have this wonderful reunion. I love it so much. Sarah's here, of course, and Dawn. But we don't have a lot of comments going, so I'm just going to keep that to myself because you saw that half-blank screen. That doesn't look so good. By the way, I have to drink left-handed to get the effect of the bottom of the mug. Okay, you guys. Happy Monday. Is everybody... Hold on, let's see if I'm Bob Doyle, the host of the Bob Doyle Show. Just to, if there was any confusion. Sometimes I wake up on Monday mornings and I go, I don't know what I'm going to talk about today. Do I have anything at all? Well, guess what? Now I think I'm overflowing. Now, it doesn't mean that there's anything of substance. It doesn't mean I'm going to change your life. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life. But there's a warm wind blowing, the stars are out, and I'd really like to see it tonight. Okay. Well, that was a surprise for all of us. Okay. So I got, this is going to be a blend of little announcement things, and then, I don't know. And then we're going to have some fun, for those of you who are willing, if anyone, to do some participation on a Monday. All right, so let's be thinking about it. First of all, a couple of fun little announcements that are related to this device right here. This one, yes, sure. But all devices like it. All right, I shouldn't say all. Look, I'm overcomplicating this. I'm going to talk about a couple of apps. I know it's not App Tuesday. Okay, I'm aware of what day of the week it is. But I'm going to tell you about these anyway. So first of all, now some of you know this, a few of you do. There's an application for your phone. It's a meditation application called Insight Timer. Anyone familiar with it? Everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, everybody. Well, that's great. So you should know that your friend Bob Doyle now has a teacher profile in the Insight Timer app. Now, I've only uploaded one meditation so far. The breathe meditation. Because I just wanted to see how does it work, how does it show up, does anybody listen, what's the deal? Before I start sending up a bunch of stuff. Well, that's just for fun. Now, I shared some of these comments with my group coaching, some of my group coaching folks the other day. And I wasn't intending on doing that right now. But first, let's just see, find my teachers. I've already got 13 followers, all right? And let's see. Now, if I go to the review, now, so I've got like 3.5 stars out of 5. And this is a weird meditation. There's no question. It's odd. I've always said that. It's one of Lynn and her sister Susie freaking love the breathe meditation. And I like it for different reasons. But it's, you know, it's different. But let's see. Okay, 2.4 thousand plays, you guys. This has been on there for a couple of days. And that's why I was saying I should do the Bob Doyle Show on Insight Timer, because apparently there's a lot of people there. But when you read some of the reviews, it's pretty funny because... Okay, here, get this. This is for reals. I can't show it to you easily. On my screen right now. The first one was, well, that's actually the second one. The voice in here was very effective at calming my thoughts and keeping me focused without being distracting. My new favorite. The review right above it says, "Ack! That voice was so loud and demanding. If it had quietly been whispered in the background, I might have liked it." 2 stars. I need a... Oh, I don't care, Sarah. Sarah's saying, don't read the comments like it's going to get to me. Actually, she says that right there. It truly doesn't. I know that this is this is like the Napoleon Dynamite of meditations. You love it or you hate it. Anyway, you can go check that out. If you haven't done it before, you can go to insighttimer.com, and then there's links for the Android and the iOS version. Then so now I'm going to start uploading other ones. That's all I'm saying. And people put podcasts and things up in there. So I'm considering putting the Law of Attraction Q&As or some version of them up there too, because thousands of people are using this app and listening to my crazy weird meditation. Love it. Hi, Lori. All right, now that's one. Now, since I've gone daily with the Bob Doyle Show, which is now, I guess we're in the fourth week. Third week maybe. I don't know. You know, so and all of these get archived on a playlist on YouTube, right? So, you know, if you really wanted to see all the sometimes I catch what I'm saying. Let's just pretend that I'm not aware of how self-centered this sounds. So if you want to just really inundate yourself with Bob Doyle Show stuff, truly the easiest way is to go through the playlist on YouTube. It has most things that are Bob Doyle Show related, including all the little goofy stuff I do in between. But there's another way that you can do that, and that's with the Bob Doyle Show app, which I haven't talked about for freaking ever, because I don't even use it. But one of the many features in here is the Show Archives button, and when you press the Show Archives button, it brings you right up to the YouTube playlist with the most recent thing on top. See? Like that dude who is officially in charge of everything. Yeah. So I'm putting a lot of stuff out there these days. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm really having fun creating a lot of crazy crap. It's part of the New Deal. Vegas, baby. All right. So that's it for that. Insight Timer and the Bob Doyle Show app. Oh, yeah. So if you want to go grab the Bob Doyle Show app, it's free in the Google Play Store. But, you know, again, I haven't really paid much attention to it. But it is a one-stop shop for just that one button alone. It also gives you access to the Law of Attraction archive stuff. There's a lot in there, guys. I really shouldn't undersell it. I mean, you know, go for it. Now, I think for this next act. Oh wait, I was going to say something else first, because we are really Bob Doyle Show swag heavy today. You know, we've got this one, we've got this one, we've got the original, right? Oh. Forgot to mention that along with this mug came this shirt. Now, I'll just send along the same disclaimer that she sent. It's not perfect. Now, this is another Sarah thing. Now, guys, I know Sarah's name comes up a lot, but do you know why? Because she's like way participatory in this whole Bob Doyle Show endeavor, to the extent that now I have this. Now, so this shirt says, "That's the beautiful of whatevers." It has the Bob Doyle Show logo on the sleeve and the URL on the back. That's the beautiful of whatevers is something that spilled out of my mouth one day by accident, and apparently I said that's going to be a t-shirt, You know, I didn't even remember doing it, saying it, and then now it is a t-shirt. So I am the most powerful manifester on the planet. So join my group coaching program. Okay, so anyway, thank you, Sarah, for all the stuff. All right. Now, and I almost forgot the watch too, right? Sarah did not do this. All right. Leanne's here, ladies and gentlemen. I made it. I would have been on time, but the bus driver wouldn't let me on the bus because I didn't have a lid on my coffee cup, and I'll let the last sentence be read by the viewer and not by me. Now is your curiosity going? It should be, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're watching this replay without the benefit of the comments, because you're watching it on YouTube or you're just not paying attention because you think you've got better things to do, you have to understand that the comments are part of the show. You know, when I hear just the audio version of this, which is available as a podcast, wherever podcasts are given away, you know, and I talk to the comments, you know, because that's what we do. We're a community. It is a two-way deal. Why am I talking like this? I think I'll do it all day. I'm trying to think, do I have any appointments where talking like that would be a problem? Well, I've got voiceover to do. That probably won't work. All right, forget that whole plan about talking like that. So I think a long time ago, I'm almost positive Dawn can check me on this, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure I've shared this item on the Bob Doyle show in the past. But it showed, oh, I know why. Because there was a post on, I don't know, someone's timeline, whatever. And it was the whole Mana Mana song. I'm sure Dawn was involved, I think. You know, from the Muppets, Mana Mana, do, that whole thing, we all know. Ow. Oh, God. But the picture of the Muppets on that page reminded me of this item that I have. Now, the problem with this is it's very unfortunate. I'll just show you first. All right, there's this. Now, you'll notice that his mouth is gone because it's green, which is unfortunate because, you know, half the fun of this thing is watching the freaking mouth move. And, of course, his sleeves are also green. Wait a minute. Oh. Nudity on the Bob Doyle show. Now, I can't do anything about his mouth. All right, but that's a little better, I guess. So now, you guys know what this is? The problem is I can't remember what it's called. Hold on. Oh, wait. There's a tag. And it's been chewed. I think a dog got this. Seriously. Anyway, it does this. Right? Or... now you can talk to it. Hi, our guest is Sparky the No-Mouthed Bear. Hi, Sparky. It's nice to have you here. I know you're very busy. Well, that's nice of you to say. I didn't even know you'd even heard of the show, so that's great to hear. So I'm wondering about you know, this movie that you're in. Well, I mean, I've heard great things about it. I hear that you are you do your own stunts. Oh, you're gonna need to watch the language. We do try to keep this a family show. No, seriously. I don't have like a dump or anything, so just, if you don't mind, just keep the profanity out of it. So this, how did you even come into this part? So you knew him from a long time ago. He what? Oh, come on now. All right. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to change the mode. I didn't know he was. Let's sing. He said. All right. This is so. But the mouth being gone is such a bummer because it's the mouth. It's how the mouth looked that reminded me of this thing anyway, because it looked like the Muppet thing. I need one of those David Letterman glass breaking things. I've got to do that, right? I got to get me a bunch of pencils and do the Letterman flick of the pencil. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Was Leanne even born when that was happening? Okay. Let me say about this mug, perfect size. Perfect. The coffee tastes better in this mug because everything is exactly right. It's just the right amount of milk for just the right amount of coffee. I thought at first, oh, it may be too small. No, it's perfect. It holds exactly the right amount. It's done in way less time than the other. So, again, and look at that cool font that was sketched by hand. One of a kind. No other like it. It's like a snowflake. This is the snowflake of coffee mugs. As is this one. Oh, are you guys still here? All right. So now on Friday, we had some fun, didn't we? Do you remember? We did our retrospective. Well, I did mine anyway. I don't know about you. Sorry, we did the retrospective. And I shared a couple of things from show number 3. Do you remember what we shared? Anyone? See, this is the interactive part. Do you remember what we shared from the retrospective? We had 2 main technically related things. I wish I could share Sarah's comment saying Friday was awesome. Well, we talked about 2 things that I used to do that I thought would be slam dunks and got almost 0 reaction. One of them being viewer mail. Right? Viewer mail, and I'm not talking about reading email, boring, although it might be fun. Like do dramatic readings of people's email. Music, you know, the whole thing. I could do that. But anyway, that's not what the plan is. The idea was you send a video of yourself saying something, commenting about the show, asking a question, you know, being creative. And then I would play it in a viewer mail segment. And it would look something like this.
Yes, I'd like to make a comment about the Bob Doyle show. I'm not a fan. It seems silly. It seems pointless. There are so many other things to do between 7:30 and 8 a.m. Pacific time. Certainly on Facebook, we have lots of choices. Why anyone would choose your program over, I don't know, news, I have no idea.
As a member of the infant community, I'd like to protest the very idea of the Bob Doyle show. I don't know why, it just seems like something for me to do. Look, I'm a baby, I've got to get involved in something. My life is just going by at really fast.
I'd like to talk to the person in charge of your programming because they need a good talking too. Don't you think I have better things to do between 7:30 and 8 a.m. every Monday through Friday than to tune in to this guy? You don't think well, I do.
I personally would never miss the Bob Doyle show.
What? I just want to say hello to my granddaughter. She's in Arkansas. Hello?
Hi. I just wanted to say I like your show. I hope you always do it. It's a great way to start my day. And I just wanted to send you this message so that you would keep doing your show.
Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. I want to bring that back, but I want your face in there instead of all those weirdos. So, how are we going to do that? Well, I don't have a great system. Sorry. So, let's just use Dropbox. It's out there. Or whatever. If you can make a video and you can upload it somewhere and send me a share link, say, Bob, I got you a viewer mail, then okay. That's all we need to do. We'll put a formal system in place if anyone even pretends to be interested in this. Well, okay, that's a big promise. I'm not going to say we're going to put a formal system in place just because someone shows interest, because I need another thing on my plate. We've got Dropbox. So let's use it as a team. Or OneDrive, or whatever. WeTransfer, Hightail. Guys, you know how to share files, right? Hold on. I'm looking at your application, your listener application. Proficient in file sharing. This is what you all said. So, I rely on honesty in these things. So, anywho, do it, and we'll create it, and viewer mail will become a thing. Because I don't have enough technical hoops to jump through already. I want one more. Viewer mail. Now, as long as we're talking about this stuff, where is what I'm looking for? Okay, now, we have a theme, and it all is the same. We also talked about the dancers, didn't we? Remember these people here? Right? You're familiar with these guys? Girls, women, people? These are our dancers that open up the show. Now, back in the day, you saw a lot more of them. This whole thing would cycle around and cycle around and cycle around, and, you don't see much of this anymore because my new dancers come in and take over. But this is, this was part of these guys' absolute favorite. Whatever that is, I can't get enough of it. I can't. But what we did at some point was open up auditions, if you will, for dancers to add to the loop. Right? So you send in a video of you dancing, and I stick it in this loop and rotate it out, and then when the show opens, we get a glimpse of you. Same deal. Dropbox it. Got it? Good. We are going to see, this is yesterday it was late last night. I was going to sleep, actually. I said, I just want to watch one more mindless sort of thing on YouTube. And so on YouTube, you can see the Seinfeld extras. The interviews with the stories about the season, or certain scripts, or certain whatever. And I watched the one last night called The Breakthrough Season, which I'd seen probably 2 or 3 times. And it's all about how it was the 4th season of Seinfeld where people started to get it. And there was this, but up until then, the ratings were low. They had a very concentrated following that got what they did, but it really wasn't showing up until that 4th season. And then on the 4th season, they moved around Cheers, all this other stuff, and then they got more popular than Cheers, which was basically going off because Ted Danson was leaving. Anyway, so it was all about how that 4th season was like, and there's this interview with Jerry, and he's like, people telling him, it'll catch on. And he's like, catch on what? We've been doing this 3 years. What? People don't just suddenly, and then it happened. And that was a great lesson to me. Can anyone guess why? Okay. All right, so you send that in. Now here's the real risky one. And this is going to require a little bit of awkwardness on my part, but look, we're all friends here. I always bring you back behind the curtain so you can see how things work, or don't. Today is one of those days, but we're going to have some fun. Maybe. There's no guarantee, because it's completely up to at least one of you. The other thing we talked about on Friday was... Did you guys hear that? That was like perfect timing. Although I'm not supposed to be hearing any dinging. All volume is down. It is. It's muted. That was impossible. So we didn't hear that. How about that? Seemed like we did, but we didn't. It's impossible. All right, anyway. Be Bob's head. Be Bob's head. Now, do you remember what Be Bob's head was? I can't show you the clip again. But Be Bob's head is that you call in. I'm going to, through magic, in a second, I'm going to give one of you lucky people a link. But we have to be connected on Facebook so I can send you a private message. I send you a link, and you have to have a camera or your phone or whatever if you want to do this. So got to be able to hear you, got to be able to see you, right? Given. If you're on, I've got all these rules. If you're on your phone and you're holding it, you got to hold it still, because it's your Bob's head, so it's got to be like this, right? If you're a computer, that's ideal. Now this is 100% untested. I haven't done this in 2 years, and it was a completely different system. Everything's different. Now, the question is, who among you wants to be Bob's head? You have to tell me on the comments, and then if we're connected on Facebook, I will get on Facebook here, send you a link, and you'll click it, and then we'll just see what happens next after that. Now, I'm going to Facebook, and I am one click away from my messenger. Now, again, I'm only going to give you enough time, you know, to... Why is my stream popping in and out? I don't... What? Boy, that's not... That wasn't the coffee I was drinking. And I'm out of the coffee I was drinking. So, back to water we go. All right, now, see, you guys are talking... No, it's only one person. I can only do one. It can't be Sarah and Leanne at the same time anyway. Guys, we only have 4 minutes. We got to jump on. Who's it gonna be? I'll tell you one, the first one of us who's connected who private messages me, then I'll respond with the link, which I guess I should give you and get ready for, because I'm totally not ready for it. Yeah, so let me get her. Okay. Not same time. Okay. Oh, shoot. I told you this was going to be a little clunky, but let's not worry about it. No one's going to stress about this. This is all just nothing but good time. But someone's got to private message me. And if it doesn't happen, well, okay, we'll do it another time. I'm not going to give up on the bit just because I know I sprung this on you. I just want everybody to be aware that this is what's happening. Sarah, go. See, we got this. We got, ladies, please. Somebody step in here, or else, what will I do? Don't make me use this. I need some people to private message me now.
I need some people to private message me now.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Leanne.
And?
No, her name is Leanne.
No, her name is Leanne.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
No, that's what I said.
What I said.
All right, look, are you going to be like this the whole time?
Are you gonna be like this the whole time?
I hate it when people argue this way, just repeating what I say.
When people argue this way, just repeating what I say.
Are you mocking me?
You mocking me?
All right, we'll do it next time. We're going to do it next time. See, now one of you is going, no, I should have just done it. But no, it's too late now because it's going to take time. And I just, this is just how it is. But now tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow, part of Tech Tuesday. All right, now, so somebody has to be, ready. And if not, I'll have a backup plan. I will. No, Sarah, it's too late now. We're at the top of the hour. We're going to do it tomorrow or whenever. Look, you guys know me. I am an action taker. We need action takers. You want to be Bob's head? You jump at the moment. I know I do every morning. There's that decision. Do I want to be Bob's head today or not? I can't dilly-dally. Otherwise, then what? Ugh. Well, I'm putting my jacket back on. I think there's some creative options here. Well, there would be if it wasn't see-through. I could do a whole little, but again. Oh, can't private message while you're on the phone. Well, no, that's right. You would have to jump off the show to get on the show in another way. That's correct. That's part of the deal, obviously. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this has been fun, I think, right? I don't know. I'll find out later. I'll watch it later and decide whether or not it was fun. What are you still doing here? I know I'm still here. Bye.